wonder who.
It's the NBA on 2K Sports. Glad you're here with us tonight for this Monday night presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Well, guys, Kemba Walker is a multiple-time All-Star. But from his first seasons in the league, stardom was not assured. Even he said, "I never saw myself playing at this level. There were times I didn't know if I even belonged in the NBA. I guess you could say I'm surprised." Now, Kevin, every player has those doubts at the beginning, but few overcome them the way Kemba has.
David, he's come a long way. Thank you. So let's take a look at the Boston Celtics starting lineup. Tatum and Cantor together down low. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Hayward in at the 3 slot. And for Dallas, Tim Hardaway Jr. out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Luka Doncic. And there's Porzingis, and it's Finney-Smith in at the power forward position. Clark, you and I were looking at the rosters. Both these teams very deep, so there's a lot of fouls to give tonight.
Yeah, that's a great observation by you, Kevin. And when you have that kind of circumstance where your bench is deep, it allows you, I think, to bring an aggressive mindset in terms of how you're going to defend and how you're not going to allow easy baskets because you're able to foul and not be so concerned about foul trouble.
Now, here's Doncic. On the wing, Hardaway. 5 on the clock. The 3. Offensive rebound. Nails the baby hook.
And the rebound and the follow show you what he is all about. Gritty and determined with a soft touch to match.
Here's Brown. There's the pass to Cantor. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
Pass to Hardaway. Trying to find Brunson. Gets it to him. Hayward with some nice D. And here's Hayward. He'll bring it up for Boston. Puts it up from 12. Tatum's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Finney-Smith. And it's blocked by Brown. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Hayward outside. Passes it to Cantor. It's rebounded by Dallas. Doncic with it. Lays it up off the glass.
You know, as I watch Doncic, I think it's futile to try to distract this guy. His focus and concentration and control of himself is excellent.
Now, here's Walker. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul. Outside, Walker to the paint. That's good from Cantor on the assist by Walker. Cantor's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, I think the train has left the station in regards to Walker ever being able to live his shoot-first reputation down. But as we see here, this is a guy who can make some spectacular passes.
Well, the number 33 pick in the 2018 draft, Jalen Brunson, off to a pretty good start.
Boy, I tell you what, this guy is so solid. He was the Naismith Player of the Year and a 2-time champion at Villanova. No surprise to see him handling this business in the pros because he's all business.
And he makes the first.
And, you know, with Dirk Nowitzki retiring last season after a remarkable 21 years with the Mavericks, they are starting afresh, a new era, hoping budding superstar Luka Doncic can carry that mantle, and I think he's off to a great start in doing so.
That one misses. And you think of everything that Dirk Nowitzki has meant to the Mavericks. Clark, one team for his entire career.
An iconic Hall of Famer. You talk about 14 All-Star appearances and league MVP, 6th all-time in scoring. Most importantly, the franchise's first and only title in 2011.
And here is Hardaway. Kemba Walker hitting his 3 to go. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that, that's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
The first free throw is good. And year 3, the best of Dorian Finney-Smith's career.
Yeah, you know, he upped his scoring rate, guys, and rebounding. He became more efficient and undrafted out of college, played his college ball at Florida, and he's made himself a nice home in the NBA.
So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And the Celtics rebounding well this summer. From the loss of Kyrie Irving and Al Horford, Kemba Walker possibly a better fit for this team.
And with their young core, understandable that they didn't want to extend Horford out to age 37. A revamped roster, but I think they remain a contender in the East. I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Steps back and fires. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Moves on moves. That's Jason Tatum.
I mean, this guy's a natural isolation scorer. Jab steps, crossovers, turnarounds, fadeaways. He's got an awful lot in his bag.
And so Tatum nails them both. Guys, you talk about players coming in and with a huge impact. Jason Tatum showed he was more than ready to be an NBA star.
Rare do you see a player as polished and as impactful as Tatum. Stepped right in to be one of the top players on a top team with Boston. Fits their system perfectly, and really the sky is the limit for that young man.
And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for 1 more at the line.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Boston.
They've been making some really nice passes out there. Excellent passing. That could set the tone for the rest of the game.
And also, it's been a positive to watch that they've attacked the paint offensively as well. It's really been about the balance that they've shown.
And that one falls for Tatum.
You know, there's no question about it. Tatum's ceiling is really sky high. Now it's up to him to meet those huge expectations, and I think he will.
Now here's Brunson. To the inside, Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. They trail by 9 points. Here's Doncic. Rebounded by the Celtics. Cantor's got 4 rebounds in this game. Brown outside. Pass to Tatum. Shot clock at 6. Doncic with the steal. And Doncic with a clear path to the hoop. He gets it in there. Doncic has got his second bucket.
Doncic using quick, active hands. The fast break started beautifully because of it.
Down low, here's Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Boy, just an excellent assist. Nice work from Kemba Walker.
Mavericks trail by 9. And here's Brunson. Six to shoot. The pass to Finney-Smith. And it's off from three-point range. Celtics leading by 9. Here's Walker. To the middle. Here's Cantor. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Dallas has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
Tell you what, for a young player, Doncic has already shown tremendous skill and feel for the game. Beautiful floor awareness there.
Now here's Tatum. He's got 8. That one falls.
Already finding his spots and capitalizing, playing really efficient basketball.
Here's Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there. For Boston, they've gone 8 of 12 on field goal attempts so far. Oh, Tatum in position. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. Open jump shot off the mark.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Offensive rebound. And good work on the boards, and they pick up the second change points. Porzingis has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And that one is good. Walker's got 5.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possessions.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And the Mavericks seem to have done the hard part, acquiring a potential franchise player in Luka Doncic.
And you know, guys, we've seen it, but in this league, 1 star isn't enough. That's why I think the trade for Porzingis was a good gamble. If he can stay healthy, they have an inside-outside star combo to build on.
Looking at who's out there now for the Mavericks. Dwight Powell's checked in for Porzingis. Maxi Kleber comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Barea subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Langford's checked in for the Celtics. Powell kicks to Barea. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, Greg, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Now here's Smart. Back to Williams. Just 5 on the clock. No good on the triple.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
And so here is Dallas. It's a 5-point game. Barea kicks to Wright. Five to shoot. And stolen by Williams. Here's Ojale. Hammers it home to polish off the break.
And you see Langford's ability as a facilitator. Great court awareness.
Wright outside. Back to Barea. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Mark, do you think on average rookies are having a greater impact on their teams now than in decades past?
I really don't think so, Kevin. You can go back and look at the numbers historically. Every draft class usually has 6 to 10 rookies that have a significant impact on their respective teams. And of those 10, perhaps 10 or 12, maybe only a few were going to be on playoff teams just because of the nature of the draft. I don't really think that's changed tremendously over the decades.
And both free throws good for Barea.
J.J. Barea has speed to burn. I mean, he's shifty, he's quick, and because of that, he's extremely valuable as a decision maker and scorer. Great competitor.
Now here's Williams. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Now here's Wright. Pass to Kleba. Now Powell. He's guarded by Williams. Bounce pass Barea. Here's Wright. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And, you know, Barea is a capable floor general. Very good at setting the table for his teammates.
Now Langford. From the stripe. No good.
Clearly the defense could have been better there, guys, but he also needs to convert that.
Inside. Powell, that's good. Now it's just a three-point Celtic lead.
And Powell doing a nice job using his length on these hard shots. I mean, excellent at powering through the contact.
Williams passes to Langford. Makes it off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 5.
No surprise there. I mean, realizing he has the size advantage, he exploits it perfectly.
Smart against Barea. Here's Kleba. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to Barea. Doncic with it. From deep three-point range. Rebounded by Smart.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Now here's Wright. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. The Mavericks have shot 67% from the line tonight, going 4-6.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
Boston making a switch here. Tice is checked in. Celtics leading by 4. Langford kicks to Tice. Knocked loose. Dishes to Williams. Here's Ojale. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. Doncic outside. Back to Barea. Down low. Powell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It's on Romeo Langford.
And, you know, when Powell is this deep, Kevin, I mean, the defense knows they're in trouble. Sometimes they have no choice but to foul him.
Well, out of Canada by way of Stanford University, 6'11" power forward Dwight Powell.
Boy, a high-energy guy is Powell, guys. He's a pogo stick and a rim runner, very quick-footed. I think that makes him tough to tag slicing through the lane. His activity and agility really what separate him and get him minutes on the court.
The free throw drops for Powell.
The length and mobility of Powell is really impressive. He's a solid big guy who I think continues just to get better at both ends.
Curry's checked in for J.J. Barea. Both good from the line that time. The Celtics with the lead. Langford, the pass to Williams. 41 seconds left in the first. Knocks it loose. Shot clock at 5. And the basket by Langford.
the way Langford plays the game. Knows how to be effective when he has the ball.
Wright dishes to Powell. Pass to Doncic. Wright outside. And there's the pass to Curry. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Langford with it. Over Wright. What a performance for Jason Tatum. He has been the story so far for Boston. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points. Gordon Hayward reunited with his college coach Brad Stevens. He said they go way back.
Our relationship started when I was in high school. He came to my morning workouts and really recruited me at Butler and was kind of the first guy that I think believed in me that I could make it to the next level.
And I'm sure, Greg, that relationship played a big role in Hayward deciding to join the Boston Celtics.
And not just a connection, but a respect. Hayward now a veteran in this league, while Stevens has moved into the conversation for one of the better young coaches in our league.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Curry is out there with Wright. Then there's Dwight Powell. Then there's Doncic. And it's Kleba in at the 4 slot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. On the wing, Doncic. Here's Kleba. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Curry. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Three-pointer right. That shot off. Now Boston takes it the other way. And here's Langford. Passes it to Tice. Smart, wide open, he fires. A three-pointer off the mark.
Oh, man, you know he'd love to have that one over.
Doncic finds Wright. Now here's Curry. Back to Wright. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Wright's got 5 points so far.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Back to Smart. Pass to Langford. Curry brings the double. The pass to Tice. Boston needs to get off a shot. Puts up a 3. The shot by Ojale, no good. Mavericks trail by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Here's Langford. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 8.
Guys, I tell you what, feels like everything is coming easy to him. Just taking what he sees and capitalizing.
To the paint, here's Wright, and Wright throws it down.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
The shot by Ojale, no good. And it's Wright with the ball for Dallas. Trailing by 4. Here's Kleba. Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that sixth sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Smart deciding where to go with it. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
A nice move to create a gap there in the defense and get to the bucket.
Very rare for players to be elite defenders from the moment they set foot in the NBA, but that was the case for Marcus Smart. A tremendous physicality to go with a pit bull disposition has made him downright scary at times at that end of the floor.
And that one falls for Smart. You know, Greg, defense a given for Marcus Smart. The growth necessary for him has been at the offensive end.
And now, finally making progress as a three-point shooter. Had already made strides with his passing. He's becoming quite the two-way player.
Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway has got himself on the board with 3 there.
You know, with good shooting form and technique and a knack for scoring, Hardaway Jr. is confident with the deep ball.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, if you were going to lose Kyrie Irving, why not replace him with Kemba Walker? The Celtics brought Walker in from Charlotte last offseason, and it looks like he's going to pay off big time in Boston. The Celtics didn't exactly do what they wanted the last couple of years, but with Walker and Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and a hopefully healthy Gordon Hayward, the Celtics aren't exactly going to be in the lottery anytime soon either.
Well, you're right on that, D.A. They're still stocked, and we love Walker. He'll, I think, mix well with this team. Thank you.
Well, one thing you've got to know about Kemba Walker is that this guy can go off at any time. A dynamic scorer that also possesses the killer instinct. And when he gets it going, watch out. It can snowball into a dominating performance.
Gordon Hayward's checked in for the Celtics. And so Walker nails both of them. And for Walker, who stayed 3 years at UConn, Clark, he just keeps getting better on the offensive end.
Boy, Kemba Walker is one of the most dynamic little guys we've had in the league in its history. I mean, his ability to score from outside and inside, really hard to match and quite special. He's the type of player who always is surprising you on the upside.
Hayward looking over the floor. And Walker kicks to Tice. Pass to Tatum. And here's Walker outside. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 4 rebounds now tonight. Hayward against Hardaway. For 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
After having none in the first, he gets 2 3-point shots to go here.
Boston leading by 3. There's Walker with the 3. Boston, no good that time either.
And just not able to find the target from three-point range here in the second quarter, although he did knock down 1 in the first. Yeah, I love the communication and the chemistry between those teammates.
Outside Tatum for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Outside Curry. Passes to Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
You know, guys, 7-footers usually don't dribble and drive that smoothly, but that's why they call Porzingis the unicorn.
Walker the pass to Tatum. Lets it go from 11. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Hardaway. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for the Mavericks?
They pounded the ball inside in the first half, forcing the D to collapse, and that frees up the shooters going forward.
They also haven't been afraid to take it strong to the hoop early on tonight. I like that.
Williams, he's checked in for Daniel Tice. That free throw good from Hardaway. As you're watching a game unfold, what characteristics do you look for in a great closer?
Obviously confidence, a real eagerness to make difference-making plays late, and somebody who can create his own shot if a play breaks down. I mean, that's essential.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston.
And really for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
Dallas on defense. They lead by 4. Walker dishes to Williams. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Oh, going high to throw that one down.
Sky high. Fantastic one-hand jam.
Boy, nice way to punctuate that possession.
That one drops for him. And for Hardaway, he was putting up points last season, but the percentages, Greg, were down across the board.
And I think what we found out about him is that he's probably not best suited to be your primary scorer. Very capable of getting buckets, but you don't want him putting up more than 15, 18 shots a game for you.
Celtics trail by 4. And finished off by Brown.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Hardaway. J.J. Barea checked in for Seth Curry. Walker against Barea. Walker goes in. The basket is good. That's his 6th attempt and his 3rd make.
Hey, you got to hand it to Kemba. Much love and respect. He's flat out incredible at handling the ball.
Barea finds Porzingis. Back to Barea. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
Tatum's shot is off. Dallas has gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Brunson's got the lead up to 4 now for the Mavs.
How about that wonderful floater he has, showing off an exquisite touch.
Here's Walker. Porzingis with the block.
You know, when Porzingis combines quickness with his reach, getting off the floor like that, he can block just about any shot.
Cantor checked in for Gordon Hayward. Here's Brown. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. 6 points for Jaylen Brown.
I think that's where Brown is at his best, guys. He's a muscular athlete who loves finishing strong through contact.
No good from Finney-Smith.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Hardaway against Tatum. Just 5 to shoot. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Barea, the pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Brunson. That shot off the mark. Williams with the defensive effort. Now here's Tatum. 10 points for him. Right side to Walker. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
And during his time in Charlotte, so much fell on the shoulders of Kemba Walker.
Yeah, you think about it. The first 8 years of his time in Charlotte, he did not play with an all-star teammate. But he managed to not complain or whine about it, does his job at a high level, and has proved that he's an all-star player himself.
That's good from Kemba Walker. And Clark, your love for the Buckeye State has never been questioned. What was the best part of growing up as a kid in Ohio?
Well, I think a number of things. One, having family around, extended family as well as immediate family, but also the sports love that exists throughout the state and being able to experience that and enjoy that with my dad and siblings. That's special. And having a career in basketball that I've had makes it even more special.
Lets it fly from 18. Offensive rebound. Launches a three. It's no good. He's now 4 of 9 from the field.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch. And the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
For Boston, they have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight.
And as a team, excellent a season ago, about 80% when they got to the line.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Mike Powell comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith, and it's Wright in for Hardaway. And the Celtics also making a change. Langford's checked in for Jaylen Brown.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay. That's his second foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Here's Doncic. He's got 8. Pass to Powell. Back to Doncic. 5 on the clock. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Doncic has a really nice feel for the court and the game, able to control the tempo because of it.
And Walker kicks to Cantor. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Back to Cantor, and Cantor throws it down.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Really makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
And Kevin, I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
And it's good for 2.
Boy, gotta love seeing Powell attack. I mean, an agile big guy who gets it to the cup in a hurry.
Walker against Barea, right at the free throw line, and another basket for Boston.
And started hot, and he's only gotten hotter.
Mavericks trail by 4. 55 seconds left in the first half. Bounce pass, Porzingis. Here's Doncic. Williams with the block. Walker against Barea. Now Walker, he's got 14. Off target from three-point range.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
Barea, and the dunk by Porzingis.
Man, I like how close Porzingis gets to the rim. I mean, he knows when he's this deep, the defense really has no chance to keep him from dunking it.
Barea against Walker. Kicks it to Langford. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Langford's got 6 in the quarter.
Not lacking any confidence down there. Just give Langford the ball and let him do his thing.
Kemba Walker firing on all cylinders for Boston. He finishes with 9 points in the quarter. The D is having all sorts of problems with him. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, and welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson here. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. If your name is Shaquille O'Neal, raise your hand, please. I guess Shaq's not here today. If your name is Kenny the Jet Smith, raise your hand, please. There. And I'm Kevin Harlan. Boston found themselves in a close game in the first. At the end of the period, they held a 4-point lead. The second quarter was dead even in terms of their scoring output for both teams, and they still find themselves in a good position at the half. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, they had no consistency on the defensive end. Looked like they were building confidence, and then boom! volume. Turn up the volume. A series of bad plays. They're giving up way too many good looks.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. What a game we're seeing from Kemba Walker.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
Boston leading by 4. Second half underway. Here's who Brad Stevens got on the floor. Hayward at small forward with Tatum at the 4. Walker and Brown, they're manning the backcourt. And it's Cantor in at the center, locking down the middle.
Well, you got to be careful and also aggressive when you defend Walker. He's good at using his speed and playmaking to draw the foul.
He's made all 3 of his free throws so far.
And going back to his performance at the line last year, guys, 84% as a free throw shooter.
And, guys, the numbers don't lie. I mean, he was such a reliable presence at the free throw line all throughout last season.
That's good from Walker.
And, you know, the pure combination of speed and confidence makes Walker a great talent. He feels like he can go toe-to-toe against anybody and never backs up.
So he gets them both.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Mavericks trail by 6. And the pass to Brunson. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. Pass to Finney-Smith. Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Tatum. Brunson, good.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you know, with that size difference, that's not an easy shot. I mean, I don't care how close to the rim he is. That's a tough shot.
I love the advantage he has from a speed standpoint. Does a great job of creating separation for that shot.
Doncic finds Brunson. Shoots over Walker, and Dallas again with the bucket.
And, you know, he's not usually the guy to break out the crossover. Worked for him that time, but I'm not sure I would be doing that consistently.
Passes it to Hayward. Nice ball movement by Boston. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 6.
And as a wing player, Hayward's just so good at attacking the basket. I think that's a big part of what makes him special. Doesn't take much of an opening for Hayward to make his move.
And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
To the inside. And it's Walker that time on the assist by Hayward. And that's now 20 points for Kemba Walker.
On a nice little roll here to start this half, connecting on their first 3 attempts.
Pass to Doncic. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
And still perfect in the second half. 4 straight makes.
And Walker kicks to Hayward. Six on the shot clock. Can't get it to fall.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And when you see that step-back 3, Clark for Doncic, shades of James Harden, the way he gets that shot off.
And you know what? They say Luka's deceleration, hitting the brakes and stopping suddenly, is top-notch, and just like James Harden's. So that's quite a compliment. A lot of that is footwork and balance, but I think his quickness, too, guys, has been a little bit underrated. This guy is a little better athlete than he gets credit for.
The feed to Cantor. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Cantor's got 12 in the game.
Good read from Tatum that time. Saw the defense, had overcommitted, and then made them pay with the sweet dime. Well done.
And Hardaway gets it to go.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
For Boston, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the 3rd quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Walker. Got a piece of it. And here comes the break for the tie. Here's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
You know, all that size and length there. When Porzingis is using his body like this, I mean, it forces the defense to be aggressive.
What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Celtics?
You know, I thought maybe they'd cool off a bit at halftime, but they've continued to bury the jump shot.
They've also jumped on any opportunity they've had to attack the basket tonight. I mean, excellent penetration.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
Boy, you look at how tall Porzingis is. He's 7'3", and you add in his skill level. That's a unique combination. No wonder they call him the unicorn. He is unique.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Seth Curry comes in for Jalen Brunson. And a new group in for the Celtics. Robert Williams, he's checked in for Enes Kanter. Daniel Tice comes in for Jason Tatum. Shemi Ojeleye is checked in for Gordon Hayward. And Smart subbed in for Jaylen Brown. Smart on the wing. There's Walker with the 3. And Curry pulls it down. And Clark, the advantage of height, well known in basketball, but some have wondered if Porzingis is almost too tall.
Well, you know, there's a concern because he's had a significant injury early in his career, and his frame is really long, which makes you a little more susceptible to injuries. But I think KP has worked diligently to add strength and improve his body. Only time will tell if he's able to stand up to a long, productive NBA career.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1.
And you know, for Curry, getting into the league has been a battle for Seth. I mean, he's more established and playing with more confidence now.
He's perfect from the line this time.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
No misses yet. You can't do much better than that, guys.
Walker against Porzingis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
You know, for somebody who's not the biggest or strongest guy out there, Walker is not afraid to get it done inside. A lot of times he gets to the line because he's fearless in attacking the paint.
First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game.
Here's Smart. And the foul called on Porzingis. That's his third foul of the game. Mavericks making a switch here. Lights checked in. Here's Ogilvy. Nailed from three-point land. Ogilvy's got 5 points so far. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Doncic dishes to right. He feeds it to Curry. And he banks in the layup. Curry's got it all tied up now for the Mavs.
Nice body control by Seth Curry. I mean, he's so good at fending off defenders on the way up.
There's the pass to Tice. Curry against Walker. It's tipped. Curry looking it over. Pass to Porzingis. Doncic finds right. Count it. Good. He's got 9. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shot.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Outside, Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And the Celtics with possession here. The Celtics have gotten 6 of their 12 shots to drop for him here in the second half so far. Tice with the ball. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. The shot by Ogilvy, no good. Doncic outside. It's deflected. And here's Walker. 21 points in the game. Here's the floater. And the layup is good. Walker's got 9 points in the quarter.
Walker does a good job, really solid job at filling out the defense. Takes a lot of pride in keeping them off balance with the floater.
They double team Curry. Here's Doncic. Connects from three-point range. Doncic has got 15.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
Yeah, and I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
Powell, he's checked in for Dallas. The Celtics also changing it up. Williams comes in for Daniel Tice. And Gordon Haywards is subbed in for Shemi Ogilvy. Curry against Smart. Here's Williams. Powell pulls it in. Powell's got his 4th rebound in this one. Right against Walker. Right side. Here's Doncic. Yes, indeed, it is good. He's now 8 for 14.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Walker against Wright. Again, the miss by the Celtics. Dallas leading by 5. To the middle, outside for Curry. They double team Curry. Shot clock at 5. Stolen by Smart. Shoots from the elbow. Basket good. Smart's got his second bucket of the night.
And for people who would like to see Smart take fewer threes, that mid-range J is a welcome sight.
Doncic outside. Passes to Powell. Here's Kleba. He's guarded by Williams. Pass to Wright. Clock at 4. From outside the arc. He doesn't hit that one. Now Boston takes it the other way. Walker looking for an opening. Double team on Williams. With some arc. A second chance effort and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Here's Curry. Wright trying to break free. And the basket by Curry. Curry's got the lead up to 5 now for the Mavs. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Celtics passing it around. And Walker gets it to go on the assist by Williams. Williams has got 3 assists now in this one. We've got 1:28 left in the third quarter. Here's Doncic. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And as Dirk Nowitzki walks off into the sunset, the Mavericks seem to have found their next European superstar in Luka Doncic. The number 3 pick in last year's draft had a rookie season for the ages.
He's off on the first. And Doncic, the EuroLeague MVP, led Real Madrid to a title. EuroLeague Finals MVP, all at the tender age of 19.
Incredibly accomplished. Despite that, slipped a little bit in the draft into the waiting arms of the Mavs, who moved up 2 spots to get him.
And he sinks the second.
And right now at about 85% from the line, that's up from where it was in that first half.
Hayward outside. Back to Walker. And that's good for 2. Walker's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
And he's clearly led the way offensively. The question is, can they ride him and get back into it?
Kleba, the pass to Powell. To the paint, Barea. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Barea's got 6.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
Good on the shot.
And he is really in a zone right now, playing and scoring with confidence.
They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Doncic finds Powell. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got his 5th assist in this one. Down low. Here's Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Good to see Walker making strides in this area. When he's looking to pass the ball, it opens up the entire offense.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Williams comes with a double team. Here's Kleba. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Powell kicks to Barea. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation.
You know, guys, sometimes that just happens, but you don't like to see it when the game is this close.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for Dallas. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
Well, you can't run away from the DNA. When he's running the show, he makes sweet highlight reel plays night in and night out.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, they've got J.J. Barea. Also, DeLon Wright is out there. Luka Doncic out there with Powell. And it's Finney Smith in at the 4 spot. Pocket 2. And Barea with the basket on the assist by Wright. Barea's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Mavs. Smart passes to Tatum. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Hardaway's checked in for Luka Doncic. Dallas leading by 4. Now here's Barea. Now the pass to Finney Smith. And here is Wright. Outside Hardaway. And Tatum over to help. Here's Finney Smith. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Now it's a 6-point Maverick lead.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense, Greg, has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
And it's Barea with the ball. He'll bring it up for Dallas. Takes the 3. Rebound Boston. And so Boston again turning it over. And the Mavericks making a change here. Brunson's checked in. Dallas leading by 6. No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Outside Tatum. Feet away, and he hits the jumper for 2.
Well, I like the shoot-first mentality of Tatum, guys. Staying aggressive and keeping constant pressure on the defender.
Barea kicks to Hardaway. And Cantor over to help. Back to Barea to the inside. Oh, good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. And the Mavericks lead by 7.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
20 feet out. Again, the Celtics good for 2.
I love seeing Tatum continue to work on that jump shot. I mean, he's a fantastic scorer, and with the jump shot added and refined, he's only going to get better.
Now Barea. Lock at 6. He can't hit that time. Great D that time from Tatum. Celtics trail by 5. Here's Smart. It's rebounded by Brunson.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Outside for Barea. Brunson finds Barea. Now here's Brunson. Guarded by Smart. From deep, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Porzingis, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Tatum on the wing. Fires from deep. Drills it from outside. Tatum's got 7 points for the quarter.
Boy, set him up nicely that time, guys. And Tatum, like most players, shoots better off a good pass.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Porzingis passes to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Brown outside. And Brown throws it down hard.
Just awesome speed from Brown. Blasting off towards the bucket and slamming it down.
Runs in the pass to Hardaway. Now here's Barea. He's covered by Brown. A nice shot by Barea.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Smart finds Tatum. And slam dunk by Tatum.
It's not a problem at all for Tatum to punch it down. Length and athleticism makes the flush an easy shot.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And the big contract for Tim Hardaway Jr. back in 2017, Clark. 4 years, $71 million.
Hey, sometimes timing is everything. We know that in our world and in all the other worlds out there. And think about that now. Tim Hardaway Jr. has made more money than his all-star father made in his whole career. Hardaway Jr. young and athletic and a really rock-solid player at both ends.
That free throw missing.
You know, I think we all know that Hardaway Jr. is a really good scorer. I mean, the next step for him is improving defensively.
Doncic is checked in for Dallas. Good on the second free throw.
Well, he did enough there. He made it a 2-possession game, at least.
And so it's Smart. He'll bring up the ball for Boston. Pass to Tatum. The 11-footer. Mavericks with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Doncic against Brown. Unloads from 13. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 20 points.
Boy, you look at Luka Doncic, and it's clear. He's got the entire package, a full repertoire, especially at the offensive end.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Back to Brown. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Really good to see Brown drop in the perimeter jumper, showing off his terrific stroke from beyond the arc.
Brunson with it, passes it to Finney-Smith. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Celtics trail by 3. Cantor trying to free himself up, and there's Brown. That's good on the assist from Smart.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Brunson scanning the floor, and it's blocked by Brown. It's Smart with the drive. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Hardaway with the steal. And here's Brunson. Back to Doncic. And the layup falls. Doncic has got 4 points this quarter.
Doncic showing you his ability to finish. I really respect his aggressiveness in taking it to the hoop and handling contact.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. You have to like what you're seeing from Luka Doncic.
Well, you know, he's destroying them right now, guys. This defense has to make an adjustment to try and cool him off.
And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Luka Doncic.
And he's had the hot hand tonight, Kevin, no doubt about it. He's gotten his field goal percentage up over 60, and you're only going to get it that high when you're taking good, smart shots.
The Celtics making a switch here. Walker's checked in. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, guys. Well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He told them, don't look at the scoreboard. It's 0-0. One play at a time. Execute the game plan. That's how we're going to win this game. Kevin is trying to keep him focused.
Here's Doncic. And taken away by Brown. And up the court come the Celtics on the break. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. And the first one at the line is good. And so Walker nails both of them. The Mavericks leading. Here's Doncic. The basket and the foul. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Boy, this is why me and so many others are high on Doncic. I mean, he's got the ability to fight through challenges that defenses present.
That free throw good from Doncic.
You know, early on, Doncic has proven to be a leader. I mean, this guy is somebody that can shoulder the offense and take and make big shots for his team.
Pass to Cantor. Three-pointer, Hayward. Mavericks with the rebound. Now here's Brunson. Finney-Smith passes to Brunson. Doncic against Hayward. Hayward comes with the double team. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Brunson. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
Boy, KP wanting to dish it when his guys are open. I love that team first attitude on display.
Porzingis comes with the double team. Hayward from outside. They get the rebound. Count it and the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
And really, at this stage of the game, to get those kinds of offensive rebounds for putbacks, you almost feel like it's a 4-point swing.
Yeah, you really do, because those extra possessions, when they lead to points, that's huge. I mean, he did a nice job there. Never gave up on the play, and you know my motto, persistence pays dividends.
Smart's checked in for Boston. Mavericks leading by 3. The pass to Doncic. Over Hayward. Doncic, no good. And so it's Hayward with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And Tatum is a scorer, but he also has solid court vision. Really good job of using his quickness to penetrate to the basket.
Porzingis against Tatum. Porzingis can't hit. Boston's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Walker with a clean look. A miss that time would have put him up.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
Well, you can't be forcing a shot like that. You got to keep the ball moving, get something better.
And, guys, they did a better job of getting good looks inside in that first half. More of their shots now coming from the perimeter.
Now a timeout called by Boston.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Outside, Smart. Cantor with it. Now guarded by Porzingis. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Well, he had one three-pointer in the first half, but so far in the second, he's come up with goose eggs.
Doncic dishes to Hardaway. Pass to Doncic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Tatum. Here's Smart. Porzingis with the block. Fast break, Dallas. Doncic leading the charge. And Finney-Smith gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early offense, you've got to push it and push it every time.
And he comes up with the deuce. And that's now 33 points for Walker.
That is why they give it to Walker. You can trust him to make smart decisions in big spots.
Doncic, no good. Celtics trail by 4. 17-foot shot on the way.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And, you know, you can sense his frustration. This is going to be a test of his resolve here.
Passes it to Brunson. Out left to the wing. Shot from 16. Misses off the right iron. Boston's gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Smart finds Tatum. Walker with it. Brunson covering. Now Walker inside, trying to find Cantor. Gets it to him.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Doncic, bounce pass. Here's Porzingis. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a three-point play chance for him.
You know what, guys? You want the ball in Porzingis' hands in clutch moment. Why? He's an impact player.
Right, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. A free throw off from Porzingis.
And, you know, Porzingis plays with such fearlessness. I love that about him. And he's also a big guy with some agility and endless range. This guy has in the gym range, if anybody has that.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And so he drops them both. It's a 6-point ball game.
You know, important for him to come through at the line there because they want to expand that lead.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. They're behind by 6. 29 seconds left in the fourth. .29 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The open shot by Smart. It falls! And now they trail by just 4.
And what I like about Smart's development, he has more shots at his disposal now, more ways to score.
And the Mavericks call time here. They're leading by 4. 24 seconds left in the game. And Enes Kanter picks up the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul, and he will sit for the rest of this game.
Yeah, tough break for him there. But they'd have a tough time coming back from this deficit no matter who's on the floor.
Robert Williams is checked in for Kansas. So the first one drops, and that puts them up by 5. And the second free throw, no good. A tough break there. And Walker's got the ball here for Boston. Fires the 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. And so they foul intentionally. Good on the first, and that increases their lead to 6. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 7-point game. Smart kicks to Tatum. There's Walker with the 3. That shot no good.
Having a hand up in your face makes such a difference to a shooter.
And, you know, he's a guy who knows how to defend the three-point shot. He's not going to just give it to you. He's going to make you earn it.
So we see the Mavericks get the win here. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out and executing that game plan.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. KP, balanced offensive effort tonight. What did you like about how you played?
I think we played as a team. We shared the ball, and it was a team effort today. And everybody was involved. Everybody was playing good offensively, and that's why we were able to come up with a win.
Really looking good at both ends tonight, Kristaps. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. And that'll do it, folks. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.